So another thing about Waymo, talking about my one ride, and I wasn't very impressed with it. For other people who aren't aware, in the past couple weeks here in Arizona, particularly in the Tempe area, they said it was a microburst. There are a couple people who have said they saw a funnel form. So I don't know about that. I also don't know if the video was doctored, but there was allegedly a microburst. They said it's a microburst. It was a pretty intense microburst that tore off roofs, damaged apartment complex, damaged homes. A week before that, there had been a pretty intense storm. It came down like cats and dogs. And a problem that occurred was Waymo's shut down. There were a couple that shut down with customers inside the vehicle, and the cars opted to stop in high water and then would not open the door to let the customers out. And there's several of these customers, the second they got out of the vehicle, they got a refund back from Google. They left scathing reviews for Waymo and deleted their apps. So that's why now we see Waymo partnering with a couple of other rideshare companies, and that's because they've lost a lot of customers. They haven't lost. I think they're concerned, otherwise they wouldn't be doing that or branching out to things like DoorDash. And let me tell you, and other delivery services, let me tell you this, as a DoorDash customer, the second I heard it was announced, I can't tell you how many people said, if I ever go out to see my order and it's one of those fucking little robot cars, I will cancel the order. And somebody I know, and I'm going to follow suit with them, that until these delivery apps allow a toggle option to turn off for autonomous vehicles, we won't be ordering. And yeah, now and then I need things, like office supplies or, a gallon of milk. I'm tired at the end of the day. I don't want to do anything else. I get it delivered. I'm not giving my money to an autonomous vehicle. Google has enough control. Google has enough power. That's Alphabet. They have enough fame, fortune, influence, and power. They don't need any more. And acting like I'm leading a boycott. No, I'm not. I can't tell you how many people I know in certain parts of the valley that said, I don't want those autonomous vehicles driving whatsoever. I drove in one once. It was concerning after these rainstorms and the vehicles performed poorly. But yet here were the human drivers, because we know how to drive in rain. We know how to drive in snow, in mud. These cars did not. So they can switch to autonomous all they want. You still can't replace us. The human touch, can't do it yet.